Hello there, this is Sadie. I hope that you are doing well. I am going to do another run now. This is the same day that I recorded the Mantis run, but it'll probably be a bit of a gap between when I upload them. We've rolled Zoltan B, which has caused me trouble lately. I hope it doesn't cause me trouble this time, because my last two runs have already been absolute pains in the ass. We made less than 1,500 scrap and scored under 5,000 on both the last two wins. So I'm hoping for a nice palate cleansing easy run here. Unfortunately, the game has rolled me a ship that is being annoying to me lately. But maybe this is a chance for it to redeem itself. The ship's problem fundamentally is you don't start with a shield bubble, and that's kind of an issue. I'd love to be able to jump into these nebula beacons, because nebulas are good for this ship, because you can't have asteroid fields there, and asteroids are very, very bad for this ship. But unfortunately, these nebula jumps are a dead end. They might as well not be there. That jump also might as well not be there. I'm going to go here. I want to at least know if that's a store, even though I wouldn't go there, because the first thing I need to do is get 100 scrap to upgrade my shields. The last time we played this ship, Sector 1 was a fucking trash fire, and we made almost no scrap, so hopefully it's a little bit more tolerable this time. There we go. That's the beam I want. And this ship, common for the Zoltan ships, does really, really well in the majority of fights, and the handful of fights that it's quite weak against, it's very weak. And can have very awkward situations, particularly asteroid fields and enemies with offensive drones. Which it's the latter that has killed me the last two times I've died on this ship. Okay, good. This ship could have had offensive drones, but doesn't. I would have taken this fight anyway because it's a double reward. Willing to chance it for that, but it's better to not even have to chance it and still get a double reward. That's a very nice double reward even. 33 scrap from one jump. Attack the ship with conspicuous pirate markings. We need to ionize this. Okay, that's like absolutely what I did not want to have happen. I'm gonna take this. That's a heavy laser. If that hits my weapons, it's like GG. My Zoltan shield was gone. My weapons had already taken one hit. Okay, there's a store. We're not going to it. Unless we go here and get an amazing drop. One moment. Sorry, I had the door shut and the dog decided that she wanted to wander around. We can take this. Those are good weapons, but our Zoltan shield should protect us long enough to get them offline. Hopefully these ions take out the... well, they don't take out either weapon. I was hoping they would take out burst 2 ahead of the... yes, that sells for loads of scrap. Unfortunately, it does not sell for enough scrap for me to go to this store and buy shield, but... it sells for 30. So, or is it 35? Let me remind myself because it's quite important. 30. If I can get some scrap, I can go to the store and then immediately sell it for shields. Or maybe I could sell it for hacking, which I would take hacking over upgrading my shields here because it's hacking, it's amazing. And it can protect you in those situations that having no shields makes you weak against. Except asteroids, you're kind of still screwed by those. I think I need to just go to this store. There's an argument for buying this burst one. I mean, I need to scale my offense in advance of Sector 3, but it's not absolutely urgent to do that. I mean, I can use it right away instead of the 2 ions, and often that's going to be better. Or I could even use it instead of the pike beam in certain situations. I think I'm actually going to get this. It delays me getting shields, but it improves my offense. Yeah. Okay, I'll see about ionizing this. This is better than it being a fucking beam drop. Let's also do what I forgot to do in a previous run that killed my big streak. I forgot that I was in a pulsar and I forgot that I could just move my Zoltans around and put them in proper rooms. I also forgot that I could do this, which is unfortunate. So yeah, this keeps the pike beam up and that means I kill him. Got 2 jumps of 3. 2. It might be 3. I don't think it is. Because if it's 3, I could go here, 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 and then out. I'm pretty sure it isn't, though. Do I want to take a distress beacon? I have a beam, I have an ion. I'll take one. Distress beacons are also never asteroid fields. Cool. Surrender your stuff to me. Fortunately, even if this is buffered, actually, I suppose this might not take that down if they have a system repair drone over there. Well, they dodged, so. The pike beam will take this out, though, so. They do indeed have a system repair drone or something like that over there. Because 1 ion did not take that down. Ugh. Investigate, communicate peacefully? Cool! The free NG is very appreciated because it helps my repairs, which are very bad and a significant weakness with this ship, and also it gives me more power. And yeah, I was right, we did not have an extra jump. I'm gonna go abandoned here. Rock, we could lose crew to the Rock Live Mine. Losing Zoltan crew is particularly bad because you lose power. And abandoned 2 is a pretty safe sector anyway. They're both 2 store sectors. Rock has slightly better options for Sector 3, but we need to consider our immediate options here. There's a store. I don't think I want to go there unless I get a drop at one of these first couple jumps. Because I just want to... I've got my offense up. Okay, cool, this is a fight. I've already got my offense up. I just want to, well, I have my weapon to upgrade onto. I just want to get scrap so I can improve my systems. The only thing I would be interested in to get would be hacking. Let's ionize our piloting. And now the ASB is guaranteed to hit and finish them off, because it does 3 damage. Well, my beam finished them off anyway, but ha! You die multiple times at the same moment. Yeah, get that shield bubble up. Now we can hold our scrap in case of a second store. We know there is a second store, it's just it might be, you know, that jump in the bottom left. Can we use the Lanius to delay the Rebels? No, but we can use the Lanius to give us training. And we're going to. Enable speed hack. I do have to sort of take it slow because I need 2 Zoltans and shields to make this safe, which does mean I can't train 3 systems at once. I'm not going to train shields because it would take fucking forever. I can only train shields by dodging this and then having this hit. Okay, you go in here. Once you're in there... We'll swap these 2 around once that's done, and then we'll move on. Actually, I suppose I should move one of you out. Yeah, I should actually move you out. You train on engines. Definitely makes for very awkward training. Oh, let's look at the map quickly. It's quite funny how quickly the ship spins when I have speed hack on. You go here, you go here. I'm getting some shield skill. Shield skill is particularly less valuable on this ship anyway, because when your Zoltan shield is up, you don't get shield skill at all. It doesn't matter whether shots hit or miss. Until the Zoltan shield goes down, your shield skill doesn't go up and doesn't matter. So it's even less valuable on this ship than it is most of the time, which it's usually not very valuable. You get in here, you go in there. I can probably get this guy off on shields, actually, because he's almost there. We'll just train this one guy. But he'll probably get there automatically while we're training everyone on weapons. So you now go back in here, and Joel, you go into piloting. You might as well go start trading on weapons. I'm keeping power just so that no nonsense happens where for some reason the wrong thing gets repowered and my shields stay down. Actually, that can't happen because there's 2 Zoltans in there. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but... No. Unfortunately, they can ionize my weapons, so that's gonna happen a bunch of times. Okay, you're there. Actually got shield skill built up on 2 of these Zoltan pretty well. Keep going on you. Let's do this. Fire 2 ions at once. Actually, don't fire the weapons because I want to continue firing this weapon. Okay, you're there. You go here. Joel, you come next. Okay, so you, Zimu, switch around. You go in here. You go here. It's just happening occasionally when because of the fact that these weapons don't sync up very well, we're occasionally having moments where the laser hits our shields when we don't have when the ion hasn't hit us. Okay, so you have to go back in here. You're going in here. I guess I might as well get Joel some shield training while I'm doing this. You cannot do that. Okay. Speed hack off. Pike beam on. And let's not move my crew around or anything, or do something that might cause me to be able to take damage. Just... Nope. I don't want to stop. Excellent. Check here and then there. I could upgrade my shields here, but it's not as essential to have the second shield bubble when you have a Zoltan shield. No. Nothing there. Okay, there's the other store. We can get a reasonable number of jumps. We can go like up here, around the store. We can maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up. How many jumps do we have before the store? Looks like 4, so yeah, that would be the route. And we might be able to get hacking there. Nice! Another Zoltan. Just park you in shields. We have a ion-proof shield layer now. Yeah, these are not worth it. You get stuff from Advanced Edition only, since that's when the Lanius came in. It's only worth doing if you're really desperate. It's the amount that you pay. It's never going to be worth it for sale value only. Speaking of not worth it for sale value, like, if we could go to a store, we could maybe buy 6 scrap back and get +3 scrap net out of it, except stores are not obliged to offer you 6 fuel. I may actually not go to that store after all. We'll see what we get here. The main thing I would want at a store is hacking. We can't get hacking there. Unless we get a drop from this. Or unless we wanted to sell one of our weapons. We could maybe sell one of the ions for it. I would consider that. Because, like, for next sector, we're going to be upgrading to 5 and going Pike Beam, Burst 1, Ion Blast. And then we won't be running 2 Ion Blasts anyway. And it'll be a long time before we try to upgrade to Weapon 6. Unless, like, a really, really great weapon drops to encourage us to do that. Yeah, we can do that. Let's check it out then. Well, they have no hacking here anyway, or any systems of any kind, so let's just ignore that. I'll hold scrap just in case there's an immediate store in the next sector. But if there isn't, we get the second shield bubble. We also want to get our weapons up as soon as possible. Whether we can do both of those things will depend on how good these next couple of jumps are. This is a promising start. We need 31 scrap to be able to do both of those things. Nope. Still missed a room there, but whatever. We definitely have another jump for this, yeah. Oh, easily. Harvest some for ourselves. Yay, a fight! This has been a really good sector. I don't think we've taken any damage in this sector. We've made loads of scrap. This is the first really good sector early in a run that we've had in the last couple of runs. Sector 1 on Stealth B actually wasn't too bad. It was Sector 2 where everything went pear-shaped on that run. For the asteroid field, we could afford to risk that because if we had got a fight in there, well, we have a shield bubble now. But instead we just got free damage. So we have enough scrap to get those upgrades that we want, but we're going to quickly look to see if there's not a store in the next sector that might have hacking. We're not going to a Rebel 3. That's where double drone ships start turning up. So we're going to go to another Mantis 3, which these have all been bad lately, but they haven't killed us. We've still won those runs. They've just been a bit shit. Whereas double offensive drones, especially against a ship there where your main thing is that you have a Zoltan shield, that can kill you. Now we need power to make this work properly. But we can squeeze through a few fights with it, especially since we have a Zoltan shield to protect us for the first little while. when we need to get the second shield bubble up, we can do something like run you there and turn the oxygen off. We'd lose evade as well, but... Aid civilian ship. This ship only has one shield bubble, so we should be quite good here. Do this to give me more evade. You can't board me if my Zoltan shield is still up. And you can't get my Zoltan shield down with no weapons. Yay! Boo! Do you know I never sold one of those ion blasts? I guess I didn't need to, because because of course hacking never turned up. In that case, I only need 19 more scrap to be able to afford hacking at that store. So let's hold my money for a moment. Boo! You go here. We'll vent these idiots out in a moment. Yeah, come on in. I don't really understand why you've come in here instead of... Let's turn the oxygen on. I need to vent you out. Which unfortunately is quite difficult to do here. Okay, good. No, you go in there. I'd like to get out before the Zoltan, before the solar flare goes off. Okay, so if I take the distress beacon, I can jump back to the store. I have to waste a jump to do it. But wasting a jump to potentially get the best system in the game is worth it. Waste. I mean, if it gets you hacking, any jump that does that. Unfortunately, this will not be getting us hacking. In that case, I'm not even going to go to that store. Shame. We'll build up our scrap. By the next time we get to a store, unless there's a second one in this store, in this sector rather, we should be able to afford hacking, cloaking, or maybe even both if we have a good sector. This ion stunner would be useless, except it can help get through my Zoltan shield and allow them to help me with this missile, which is probably an Artemis. It is indeed an Artemis. It did 2 damage to my Zoltan shield. Give me door control. Oh, they can't board me right now anyway. I broke their teleporter. Boo, no double reward. Okay, it's the Mantis ship collectors. Should I let these guys get away? I have much better reason to do it here than I have in my most recent runs. I'm still not sure of it though, because there's quite a bit of this sector up in the top right that I don't think I'm going to get to see. I can wait a moment because they only have mantises over there to repair. I want to examine the map. Haha, you missed. My Zoltan shield remains standing. Oh. I think here I need to not let them run. Yeah, because like if it goes up there, We're never getting there. I thought that was the case from what I remembered of the map, but I wasn't 100% certain. I suppose in Mantis sectors I should always memorize what the map is like so that I can decide without having to look back at it. But that's fucking tedious, and I usually have a pretty decent notion of whether or not I can do it. Next sector is a forced green sector, I know. I hope it's not Zoltan 4, because that would be really, really bad. But it might be. Ideally, it's a civilian sector. You have only one shield. Okay, we're not getting a second store of this sector. And it looks actually like there may just not have been one. Lead them to their destination, that could be a store. And we now have enough scrap to be able to buy hacking without even needing to sell the second ion blast. No. Absolutely not. What did I just say? For fuck's sake. The one good thing about this being a Zoltan homeworld, I suppose, so this could be a store, so I'm going to check this before I spend scrap. But the one good thing about this being Zoltan homeworld, I guess, is at least one jump is going to be the, and possibly two, will be the peace envoy, and that's completely safe. You don't need to risk being attacked there. You don't need to risk fighting nasty Zoltan shield enemies. That's a nice thing. Go to this quest. It's a fight. And a rather tricky fight, because this beam drone is going to melt my Zoltan shield. I think it stays up long enough yet for the first volley, which was the main thing I needed. You fucking dickhead. Okay, we're safe right now. You go stand in my oxygen for a moment. We maybe should have taken that because of the fuel offer. Okay, I'm going to change maybe to we should have taken that. I sometimes reject surrender offers without fully considering my situation. Okay, we made 3 anyway, so it's not too bad. I definitely need to get my engines up. Normally, if I'm in a Zoltan Sector 4, and I don't have one of the tower systems, I very strongly consider getting my shields up to level 6. I think here I can avoid that because I have a Zoltan shield. I'm going to go here to try to spot these beacons, and then I can go up to the Nebula, because even if the Nebula is terrible, and Zoltan Nebulas often are, it can't be the Zoltan Border Police, and it can't be the Natural Mineral Protection Act, which are the 2 events I'm scared of. However, this could be. It's not. And we found a store. Store that has hacking that we can immediately upgrade to level 2. Now this still doesn't make us too safe in a Zoltan sector because obviously you can't hack through a Zoltan shield, but let's get 1 point of repair while we're at it. So we can't hack through Zoltan shields, but we have weapons that get through Zoltan shields particularly quickly. We can even switch the pike beam off and use the other ion blast temporarily. This distress beacon cannot be either of those two nasty encounters either. So let's go here. Doc, try to rescue the survivors. So many Zoltans. You might be like a free-floating power bar. I'll park you there. You can like run into hacking or things like that. I suppose I should probably have you man doors to start. Yeah, I'll do that, and you can run around to wherever I might need you from there. No, this could lose crew. I don't want to lose one of my Zoltans. I only have 5 of them. So like I said, Zoltan Nebulas often suck. We have enough drones here that I'm not wasting time trying to hold on to them, even if, as here, this fight, you have a fight that's not very dangerous. I'm just going to use them. I maybe could let them board and then get a Kerr kill here, but I don't think that's worth it either. Let's do this. Now with the Zoltan running around, I can power either my shields and level 2 hacking, or I can power this and level 2 hacking. We have 2 jumps to the exit. We might be about to get another Zoltan. Or we'll get a Zoltan shield, and that's fine, because that will just break down and give me scrap. Attempt to hail them, reconcile without war, achieve progress without bloodshed. Hooray! So yeah, 25 scrap. There's my other store, I can't go there. Things are going pretty well. The fuel situation is unideal. Scrap some of the debris. We are almost to the point. Doing Mantis. We're almost to the point that we can afford cloaking. We will attack the slaver scum. We're actually completely safe in this fight. I should have realized that, but whatever. You stick a couple Zoltans. I suppose that if we had a bunch of Zoltans in shields, in fact, with the ones we already have there, they could still board me in shields and cause me problems. But ultimately, I don't want to Kerr kill this ship anyway. It's a slaver ship. I want to blow them up and get a high scrap reward, which will put me to where I could sell the Ion Blast and buy shields, buy cloaking, if it turns up. Nope. Can't buy cloaking with an NG. I mean, I suppose you could send the NG into the store to make the purchase. Hate the civilian ship. Our weapons are not great right now because we need all of these shots to hit to get through 3 shield bubbles. And that creates situations like this. We can add some dodge tolerance by upgrading our weapons, but of course... Vent you out of there. Remember to open the internal door into that room, that's very crucial. Open these, but send you two into here. I'd like to vent these out and have you go up into that room. Although you may actually go into my pilot instead if you get vented out. In fact, that's just where you're going. Vent that out as well. Cool. And still no store. Should I do this now? That temporarily takes me away from being able to get cloaking. I suppose I could sell the Zoltan shield if I really needed to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I mean, I should be able, like, the earliest I can see a store is about here, and I should be able to... I've already seen this beacon. So I should be able to make the scrap needed to buy the Zoltan shield to buy the cloaking without having to sell anything. But yeah, this means if I'm fighting a 3 shield ship, I only need one of my initial ions to hit. I still then need both of my burst laser shots to hit, but the ion chain will start stacking up rapidly. Investigate the battlefield and find nothing. Well, I guess not nothing. We have found the store. So let's go. Take a few more jumps. We'd like to be able to buy cloaking and some power. Not some power and some fuel. We are going to take this option. We don't need a Mantis, and this could turn into a fight where we've already taken damage, whereas this... Yeah, let's just get a high scrap reward. Take one more jump, and then we hit the store. Buy the backup battery, and that makes it more likely that we see cloaking in future stores, so let's do that. We might not have another store this sector anyway, since it's a Mantis sector. Yeah, well, we just sell that then. Okay, so we want to go up here to spot these last beacons to see... I think there was one beacon here we never saw, but otherwise we've seen every beacon in the sector. It's the ship collectors again. Should we let them get away? If we let them get away, we don't get any fuel. There's nowhere in this sector they can go that we wouldn't be able to reach. Because they're going up, if they go up into that top corner, we're already headed there, and the bottom corner we can double back to. It would be annoying, but... Now, the second part of this fight is annoying, because it's a Mantis bomber ship, they'll be boarding us with multiple crew, but then they're going to do that at this point anyway. Yeah, I think this time we let them go. The main reason not to would be to get fuel, but I think we can make do. I'm gonna do it like this to damage fewer systems, because they're triggered to flee by hull damage. but by damaging fewer systems, they actually keep manning the piloting, and then they actually leave. After them... Cool. So we need to remember that quest in the next sector is a guaranteed weapon drop. We have 2 jumps here. I don't think distress in Mantis sectors is particularly worth seeking out. Let's go to the empty jump instead. Well, we can keep 2 shield bubbles up permanently here against their ions. Unfortunately, they do still have a burst too, so... And that's a level 3 cloak. They might just get out here. Yeah, they're getting out. Does that mean we're diving? You fucking asshole. Yep, we're diving now. You fucking asshole. Just one of these hits, the fucking pulsar will get rid of the rest of their shields, so... No. This time, if it were 5 fuel, I would take it. Now, in this fight, I'm probably gonna just hack weapons and run. We'll take an ASB. Yeah, I'm definitely just hacking weapons and run. You have the infamous Holy Trinity, which I think is kind of a misnomer, but whatever. The Flak 1 and the Burst 2, I think, are the 2 best purchasable weapons in the game. The Halberd Beam is very good, but is not in their league, in my opinion. Cool, we dodged it. Oh, they don't have a teleporter. So we're gonna just get out of this without taking any damage. Go to the shop place. Okay. Now that quest is our guaranteed weapon drop. Its location sucks, unfortunately, but we'll head there anyway. I can do that and still be able to sell the defense drone that dropped for cloaking. Trying to shield their ship, we get some stuff. We need either both ions to hit or both burst laser shots to hit, because otherwise we cannot get through the shields. And they're stubbornly dodging 50% of our shots every time. Literally every volley they've dodged 1 ion and 1 laser. They finally had one there where they didn't. These 2 ion blasts can eventually get through any level of shield. It is in fact possible, and Mike Hopley has done this, to win with the default weapons on this ship without ever, if we refuse and finish them off, we can get we can have a different weapon offered to us. Now that scrap total is quite high. The problem is if we finish them off, we might get, you know, significantly less scrap and an equally bad weapon. I'm taking it. We could even use the heavy ion if we really wanted to. I mean, I don't, but you could theoretically go like this, or even like this, and it'll do. That will ionize shields very, very well. Let's get level 3 hacking, because I can do that and still be able to get cloaking right now. This is non-ideal. We do not have a blue option for Mr. Robert Smith, unfortunately. If you were offering me fuel, I would take the bribe, like any level of fuel, but you're not. You go stand in there. Where? That wire. I want to take one of these missiles offline. Admittedly, it's not like I can cloak hack cycle not having cloaking yet. If we reject, there's a possibility that the reward that comes after this is still terrible. It's just, there's no fuel. I'm actually going to take it. Okay, good. I should have looked at the map, but you obviously can't do that when deciding whether or not to accept an offer. Buy all the fuel, get that, get rid of that. I'll keep the heavy ion in case I decide I want to use that instead of the burst laser. I don't think I would ever do that. Get this. I can still afford cloaking. It is slightly less likely to appear now because I've hit system limit, but it's not that much less likely to appear. And we have a good chance that next sector is a slug sector, which will want the mind control as a counter there, and also there's lots of stores in a slug sector. If I can't get hacking, it's not the cloaking rather, it's not the absolute end of the world, because I do have a Zoltan shield. Nope. If we booby trap the cache here, we get extra jumps. Normally it's better to secure the cache, but here I think that by booby trapping it we get the extra, it's actually 1 extra jump, but even that, oh no, it is 2. Like, we couldn't get this store without that. I didn't know that store was there, but I knew there could be stores like back there. Cool. Cloaking. And let's sell the heavy ion and an ion blast and buy this heavy laser and get 2 bits of fuel. first enemy with 4 shield bubbles. Now, unfortunately, because they have 4 shield bubbles, I need every one of my shots to hit to take them down, so this could take a while. I will eventually get the shots to all hit. I may end up actually crew killing this because I'll be mind controlling repeatedly, and that might eventually result in their crew taking enough damage to die. Go in there. Yeah, this is a fight where actually running the heavy ion with my other 2 ions would literally be better. Like, we'd have long since got through the shields by now. Okay, finally. Got a hit in. I want to hit the shields and I want to hit the cloaking. They almost certainly do not have a shield buffer. No, mind control. God damn it. NGs are too quick at repairing stuff. Cloak that. Wasn't too bad. Pity about the crap reward. Buy another power bar to go into this system. I'm likely to dive past the exit here. One thing that puts me off that is the terrible fuels amount. That'll do it. Send an away party. Sadly, we got the bad outcome there. Federation base quest usually gives quite good outcomes, but you know, this is a double scrap possibility. And it will definitely give us enough money to get the cloak hack cycle. So that's the main thing. I mean, you kind of have the cloak hack cycle just by having both, because we have level 3 hacking. But you need generally level 2 of each before it's really feasible. Hopefully in the last sector we can replace the Ion Blast with something like a flak, ideally. You go boom and give me no fuel. Cloak hack cycle is online. I probably don't kill this ship. Well, they only have 3 shield bubbles, so that significantly increases the prospects. Unfortunately, going into Slug, you know, which we want to do because of the more stores, but it does mean we could fight ships with 5 shield bubbles, which would require us to hack shields to do it easily. Cloak now. Cool. I think we actually will be killing this, which is very valuable because it will increase my fuel by 25%. Fortunately, that other thing missed. Oh, for God's sake. Go here, at least. No. I mean, we make it a better deal. We can't... It's not going to be 9 scrap, and it's not worth doing that here anyway. In addition to being good for having the cloak hack cycle, hacking weapons here does mean that I can actually mind control somebody in that room and start damaging things, which is quite helpful. You're in a cloak here, so... We can't really cloak hack cycle this because they have 2 charge weapons, unfortunately. But we can make ourselves mostly safe. Didn't even take that long for us to get off a volley where everything hit. Hey you, start breaking stuff. Hit those shields. No, that's not got any fuel in it. That does. Welcome to shopping land. Okay, we're gonna take this jump and then we'll go to this store. We'll ignore this one. If we can, if there's nothing particular that we want other than fuel here, we can farm up more scrap before going to this store. Mind control is useful here only to counter theirs. They're gonna cloak. The breach missile is actually slow enough that you can often hack it twice before it gets to fire. We could replace the pike beam with another burst one. That would actually make things quite a bit better, because our problem is just getting through shields right now. There we go. We don't have quite 100% Cloak of Aid because we don't have level 4 engines. Those should burn down anyway. Oh, you go in here. Good, good. We need to heal you, actually. There are no weapons here. Buy all the fuel, since we're low. I should take a jump or two before going to this. I mean, currently we could buy any weapon that we might want. But I might want to have the options of buying weapons and immediately upgrading my weapon system as well, which currently we would not be able to do. If we can't get any better weapons, we can still win with this. It's just, we'll have to hack shields against most force shield enemies. Certainly against the flagship we will. We don't have to against this enemy, though. We are quite safe to just hack weapons. Yeah, take this, then storm. We can counter this. Counter the remote hacking. These weapons really don't line up. And we don't need all of our shots to hit, so we can afford to take our time. If they ever looked like they were going to line up, we'd just cloak. Oh my god. I keep thinking that surely we're going to take those shields down, so I actually fire the... Yeah, we have to cloak here. Like, they keep dodging the last couple shots. Yes, keep your 2 fire beams powered. That's really going to work. Seems like an excellent idea. So our heavy laser is always hitting shields because we just do not have enough shots. At this point, a flak 2 would actually be really good. Oh my lord. Hooray, an FTL jammer. Okay. My options here. I can get the charge ion to go with my ion blast. At that point I'm either getting rid of the pike beam or the burst one. Probably the pike beam, because it really fit in terms of speed. Chain laser and pike beam pair quite well together. But if I do that, I'm probably getting rid of the ion blast, which requires me to upgrade my weapons once. Fire beam is not worth thinking about. Firebomb, rather. I mean, it's only there, you know, if I want to get it in order to crew kill phase 1, and I don't think I need to worry about that. I think I'll just get the chain laser. I do like ion builds, and I like the charge ion, but I'm just going to go with laser stuff today. It'll make it easier to get crew kills against the flagship. I mean, you can get crew kills against the flagship running a bunch of ions and like a burst one and a heavy one, which is what I would be running. But it's less easy than doing it with a bunch of conventional lasers and hacking shields. We would have to hack either cloaking or missiles if we were running ion weapons. I think I also have enough scrap to meaningfully be able to do this. Like I can right now get this online. Still buy all the fuel. These assholes. Gonna be a little awkward because the venting on this ship sucks. Try to make sure I don't lose crew on this as like an idiot like I did earlier when I was playing Mantis C. Oh my god. Ah! Dirty little shit. Okay, that's their offense shut down. Yeah, I was wondering what the situation was in terms of them fixing that. Give me my high scrapple. Now we have 100% cloak evade. So it's time to just get my cloaking up to level 3 and as much shields as I can manage and as much reactor as I can manage. That was maybe a little bit early. In fact, it definitely was, but whatever. These two weapons are both not really cloak hack cyclable. And their pilot is broken, so we're guaranteed to kill them. Sadly, the end of this sector really sucked. So, we're off to Sector A. We need to get our shields up and our reactor up. I would like to get that repair station. Well, it's not essential. We have 9 drones. That is reasonable. No, I'm not taking that. We definitely need at least Shield 6. And unfortunately, we are not finding any fucking fights. We can stop these weapons actually ever firing. I mean, we can just set a bunch of fires in there and that will stop them firing, but like we could stop them with just a cloak axe cycle. They're both too slow. I would like to be able to mind control you and get a crew kill. I wanted to be able to do it while you were still in that room so that you would hinder the repairs, but unfortunately you were going to break the thing down and get out. That's a system repair drone, so crew kill I think is not happening. We maybe can make it happen, but... Oh, that's actually an anti... Oh no. I don't know what's happening. I was sure I saw a drone bashing on that door. I think I did, and just... I switched it off. Now, for the love of God, I have to crew kill this to get a particularly good reward. So hopefully we can get a weapons fire and start mind control nonsense. I'll deliberately use my pike beam in a slightly inefficient way, I think, then. Okay, good. We killed the repair drone. Yeah, our problem is, because they have 4 shields, it's very difficult for us to actually hit that with our heavy laser instead of fire. Okay, we got a breach. That's something. I think we're just not going to be able to... No, we can't kill this. Really fucking annoying. So we'll just take the 20-something scrap this will give us and be happy with it. Wait. No, don't do that. Okay, that's what we need. Give me loads of money. Maybe we can crew kill this? We'll see. Yeah, it's very difficult to do here without being able to hack shield because we need fires and we can't really do that. Our defenses are too bad to allow us to. No, we're just stop greeting. It's already a double reward. Stop dodging, you asshole. There's the fire right at the very end when it's too late. I mean, maybe? I think the fire, even if the fire were to not be able to be put out, it'll just spread and burn their engines down. I didn't intend to cloak there, but whatever, it allows me to kill that idiot. Now that's gonna burn down the engines. Oh. Can I maybe trap you somewhere? No. I just needed it to do that, but I mean, I can't complain. I just got absolutely enormous amounts of scrap, so. This is another not enough time event. We'd have been much more likely, if I had picked up the chain ion, we'd have been much more likely to get Kurt kills, because our problem is we're mostly using the heavy laser to pop a shield bubble. The pipe beam can't set fires, whereas if we had chain, charge ion plus ion blast, we would be able to get those to take the shields down over time, and then burst laser and heavy laser would be popping in, setting fires. It won't be a problem too much against flagship, because we're going to shield hack there. The fuck is that? You dickhead. I might be able to do this. Got it. more fight, then we have to go to the base. We won't be able to reset the hack, which could be trouble, but... Fight the rebel ship. Good fucking lord. Fortunately, 2 of those are beam drones instead of 2 of them being combat drones. 2 combat drones and a beam drone would be able to damage us just on its own. Managing to get through shields despite the fact they keep fucking blocking their shots with their drones' faces. Like, constantly. You run out of the room. I want my sensors up just so I can see to mind control people over there. And yeah, we need to go off to the base now. You go run in there. Be my mobile power bar. Now, the maximum damage I can do with the beam swipe is this. However, I think I'll actually do this. It does 1 damage less than hitting all the runes, but it hits more important stuff. There we go. You. I realized too late I should have run one of those ults out of the room so I could shield flash the ions. I might take damage because of that. Nope. Let's just wait until I can hack. They still went kaboom pretty fast. So this phase, they're going to board me with a boarding drone, which we're not in good position to take out. But if I pike beam, this time, if I pike beam swipe the 6 damage swipe, I can hit the drone control room, which is down in the bottom right of phase 2. And 1 damage to drone control always disables the boarding drone first. So it's not too bad. We got like 1 or 2 kills there, nothing more. Needless to say, they're gonna shred our... Zoltan shield really fast because multiple offensive drones. Mind control in here right now, there's already 2 of them in there. Don't run you out yet. That will cause things to depower. Excellent. So yeah, now I can run you out. Good. Now, forget the beam for a moment and chuck everything into there. The heavy laser missed. cloak now. We can get 2 here from the side room bug, because they're going to be locked in that room. Look, we killed one of them anyway. I wonder if he counted as being in that room or not. We're going to find that out. I'm going to be really annoyed if that guy is still alive because I hit him with the pike beam as he was moving between rooms. Let's just get another power bar. Actually, let's damage buffer our mind control. We may be able to do this without damage, since we have a Zoltan shield, but it depends. And we have a beam that we can fire while we're cloaked. We're going to jump here, although we can't really do the runaway strat because our Zoltan shield actually works against us being able to do that. But they only have 4 crew left. We can deal with 3 humans. Okay, cool. We got a bunch of dodges, which means we don't actually need to cloak. Yeah, we actually still have our Zoltan shield up for this. Hell, our Zoltan shield is still up now, even. It's finally down, but that's much too late. And you can't even get to your teleporter right now because... Oh wow, that was a fast missile. Yeah, 1 damage, sadly. Oh, a bit more. Go, damage buffer. Go and fix that. Yeah, if I'd done the most efficient pike beam swipe, we actually would have already won by now, but who cares? They're gonna die. And we win. It wasn't too bad. The scrap totals continued to be on the low side in the last couple of runs. We're at least over 5,000 this time. In this case, it wasn't so much the early sectors in this run were okay. I think it was the late sectors that were bad here. Yeah, we only made 236 scrap in Sector 6 and 283 in Sector 7. That's really poor. Our early get sectors weren't great, but they were okay. The middle sectors were decent, but yeah, the late game sectors really did not ramp up the way they usually do. And that's because just there weren't very many fights to find. Still, we won on Zoltan B. I've actually won 2 in a row on that stupid ship after it cost me 2 streaks in a row. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, the Zoltan theme will continue. And it turns out, you know, the Charge Ion was offended at us not buying it at that store, so it's come back for our next run. I will see you next time for Zoltan C. I hope you enjoyed the run. Bye for now.